So when I first was involved in wrestling, the first years that I got to the level where I went to the Worlds and stuff, the first couple of years, I went there and I found out that they used to have this award called the Miss Loot Award in wrestling, and it went to the prettiest wrestler in the tournament. So you didn't have to be the best, you didn't even have to be close to the best, you just had to look good, and which is so subjective anyway, of who decides this. I don't know who decided it, but the best looking female wrestler at the tournament got an award. It's appalling, and you just sort of, you're in shock at first, trying to wrap your mind around this, thinking, I'm at the World Championships. Like at that point, that was the biggest tournament that a woman in wrestling could ever go to, because they didn't have it in the Olympics, and they're still worried about what you look like. Everything that we've achieved, and even the women before me have achieved and fought and worked so hard to get to, it's just like it all gets knocked down. It's like a slap in the face. To go on the whole thing with this Miss Loot or Prettiest Wrestler Award. Also after that, I've been to tournaments, major tournaments, where you would get an award, such as a vacuum cleaner for winning. The year that I got a vacuum cleaner for a prize was probably, like 2003-ish. And it's all, at the time, it's like, oh, you're kind of laughing and fun, joking. It's like, well, I do need a vacuum cleaner, but then you're thinking, really, if this was a male tournament, they probably wouldn't be getting vacuum cleaners, or I know they wouldn't getting vacuum cleaners, they're probably getting cash or something like that. But as a woman, they think, oh, this is a good idea, I'm gonna give a vacuum, I don't know, a female prize, I don't know what it was, but a vacuum cleaner so they could go home and clean their house, I don't know. So that has changed as well. Women do get cash prizes now, and they don't get vacuum cleaners anymore, which is... And now we're in a point in Canada where it is hugely accepted. Women's wrestling is like the top in the country. It's a different setting or atmosphere for a woman to come into a program. There are still challenges, but they may be different. But it's just like they come in and they have an accepted spot right there. It's a level with the men. To get more women involved in the sport, or more girls involved in the sport, high school is usually where they start, or even a little bit younger. But I think at that age, it's really critical that we have maybe female coaches, female role models, because that's a time when girls are going through so many changes in their bodies, and so body image is such a huge thing. So with wrestling, or even just sport in general, to be involved in it, we need maybe more, I don't know, in the media or promotion, or that what your body can do rather than what your body looks like. When I first started wrestling, there wasn't those big role models in wrestling, and I think that is huge. I think we need to not only have those female role models, but I think we need to support them and celebrate them, and like sort of get them out there so that girls have somebody to look up to. Again, just to see like what they could do. For example, last year we had the Worlds, Women's Wrestling Worlds in Canada, and I brought about 20 high school girls there just to watch, and it changed how they thought about their wrestling. Just seeing these women, the top women in the world, wrestle right before them, and see how physical they were, how technical they were, how serious. They could see the emotion in these female wrestlers, and they could see like when the ones that won, when the ones that lost. I think it really changed how they looked at their sport, and how they went back and they took that with them.